Hello, welcome to the first episode of Tiny Nest. My name is Kiva and this is my boyfriend Jake.
The plan for this series is to chronicle our tiny house project from the early stages of design all the way to completion.
We first got turned on to the idea of tiny houses after watching the documentary We the Tiny House People.
We're both 28 and have been renting our entire adult lives, and a regular house has always seemed out of reach, but this tiny house concept seemed really appealing and like something we could actually achieve. I'm an electrician, and right around the time we started talking about a tiny house, I got the opportunity to work out of town for the better part of a year and make a lot more money than I was used to, so I managed to save up about $20,000, which is sort of the average from what we understand of the costs, so we've got that step sort of covered.
Next step was that neither of us had ever actually been in a tiny house or seen one in real life. So we took a trip down to Portland and stayed in the tiny house hotel called Caravan, and we ended up staying in their house called the Rosebud, which is one of their smaller houses, 16 feet I believe.
16 feet, yeah. And pretty much when we went there we decided that we were good to go. Like
solidified.
It was totally comfortable, and we thought we can totally live in a house like this. So also while we were there we visited someone whose build was in progress, and he highly recommended a company called Iron Eagle that manufactures custom trailers, and they make specific tiny house trailers. That's what he was using. And so I've since followed up with the company and got a bunch of information from them, and it looks really good. So I think we're gonna go with that. We've decided on 20 feet. And we've gone through some rough, like, two-dimensional layout sketches, and as well as I've learned Google SketchUp and made a 3D model of just roughly where we want to position things, and I think we've pretty much decided how we want it to be laid out.
We had the opportunity to go to a tumbleweed tiny house workshop that was in Vancouver. It was a 2-day workshop, 8 hours a day, basically covered everything that you would need to know about building a tiny house from start to finish. It was very helpful and informative.
Yeah, it was surprisingly good, and they handed out these booklets that have an image from every slide from the presentation along with note space, so we've lots of blind spots and questions that we had are all filled in for us, and we're feeling a lot more confident with just the whole process in general. We also got their DVD as a bonus when we got the tickets for the workshop, and it also was just very helpful in showing a couple things that are very specific to tiny houses and building them. And right now I'm just making a really accurate 3D model of the trailer that we can use as the foundation for a really accurate model of the house itself, which we can base all of our following steps on. And that's where we're at right now. So that's pretty much it for the first episode. If you have any suggestions or questions, leave them in the comments, and we'll see you in the next episode.